You can't do much of anything in Death Stranding 2 without chiral crystals. From fabricating equipment, to building roads and monorails, to mining, and even using floating carriers, chiral crystals make this sad, desolate world go round. And if you're anything like us, they'll often be the bottleneck you have to squeeze through in order to get what you want done. Here's some of the best ways to get chiral crystals in Death Stranding 2. A quick note, we didn't call this video how to farm chiral crystals, because there's no reliable way right now to make them come back on their own. You just have to go do other stuff or spend enough time in-game in order for them to reappear, but there's still a lot of ways to obtain them. The easiest way to nab a bunch of crystals early on, other than just yanking random ones from the ground, is to pull them out of facilities that you've connected to the chiral network. The higher connection level you have with that facility, the more crystals they can carry. Just keep in mind that these are the same crystals you use to fabricate equipment at that facility. So yanking them out of a facility that you also fabricate from often means you'll just need to recycle stuff or use the crystals already on your person if you want to fabricate again soon. Try taking them from places you've already maxed out that you don't really visit anymore, since those crystals will just be sitting there otherwise. There are a few areas with a lot of chiral crystals just out in the open. One of these relatively early on is the mine north of F1, which you can get to by taking the monorail from West Fort Knott. There are tons of chiral crystals in and around tar pits next to the mine, and you'll need to deal with two obstacles to obtain them: chiral creatures and the tar itself. Chiral creatures, the little dudes that sap your battery, can be destroyed with blood grenades. Tar usually isn't dangerous if you keep moving and it's not too deep, but it can be annoying to walk around in since you move so slowly. If you start on solid ground, you can hold both triggers and tap X in rhythm with Sam's steps to skip across the tar for a limited time. There's also these floating balloon BTs just west of the Dowser and north of the F2 South Distribution Center that will blow up when you shoot them, often causing crystals to spawn up from the ground. They can also be found west of the Fisherman's facility on the edge of this crater. A special note, they're hard to find, but there are some right here between the pizza chef and the architect. If you find the tiny tar pits with the golden slimes, killing these slimes will spawn a ton of chiral crystals. They run away fast, but if you can kill a few that are grouped up, you can earn at least 1,000 crystals very quickly. And pop an achievement. Towards the latter half of the game, the best way to get crystals is by taking out the larger and golden BTs once they start appearing. The golden ones first showed up for us right about here during the mission where you have to travel from West Fort Knott to East Fort Knott. To quickly find BT locations, open your map, set the icon filter to custom, and hold the touchpad to define the parameters. From there, hide every icon except the ghost icon under the other tab. This represents where BTs are located on the map. When zoomed out, the icons can be hard to spot, so zoom in closely to make them more visible. Then scan around the map to find potential BT hotspots you can visit to clear them out. You won't get much from early game areas, but once the golden and mini-boss types start appearing, they'll net you a whole bunch. After arriving at the F5 East Distribution Center, you'll receive a main order to clear out a ghost mech facility to the south. There are no BTs there initially, but after completing this mission, you'll eventually get a sub-order from the adventurer to retrieve ghost mech factory cargo from the same facility. Only now, it's overrun with BTs. This location is excellent for stocking up on chiral crystals, as it's filled with gold and large BTs. The best part? The facility can be cleared out fairly quickly. And that's how you get more chiral crystals in Death Stranding 2. Make sure to check out our full guide on IGN.com, and while you're here, sneak a peek at this video on how to get the Silenced Trank Sniper Rifle. And for everything else gaming, you're already in the right place. IGN.